Hey, what's up guys, Tarkula here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Mauler Mammoth, and this is probably my new favorite primary because this thing drops people like there's no tomorrow. Like, this thing is a beast. Like, between this and the EMC Avalanche, I just have a perfect set of weapons to destroy people. So I'm going to go over the stats first before I start talking more about it. Okay, so a close range gun is going to be a two-hit kill. Now, usually I wouldn't suggest using guns like this at close range, but this thing can be a beast at close range. Like, I compared this gun to the Gorgon from Black Ops 3. The only problem with the Gorgon was that it was super slow, like it was hard to aim, hard to move with it. That was the thing that turned people off with that gun, but this gun is just the Gorgon on steroids because you can aim fast, you can run fast with it. It's basically everything that the Gorgon wasn't, except for one thing, but I'll get to that later. Okay, and at mid-range, this gun is a two-hit kill. That's pretty obvious. Now, this is where the gun shines the most, because this is the range where you're gonna beat the most people in gunfights. You're gonna drop a lot of people without any challenges. Like, usually the NV4 is the beast at mid-range, but I think this gun takes the crown when it comes to that, because this thing drops people so accurately, only if you have the right attachments, but I'll get to that later. But yeah, this thing is the king at mid-range. Okay, and at long range, this gun is going to be a three-hit kill. It isn't the best at long range, but you can still use it. Like, the fire rate isn't that bad to the point where it's not going to be effective at long range. It's pretty effective, so long range isn't a bad idea with this gun. I'm going to recommend that you use the hollow point attachment because at long range, it will turn this gun into a two-hit kill, which is pretty insane. Like, you can drop people at 2 hits from long range. It's just insane thinking about it. Okay, so now I'm gonna go over which attachments I use and which you should use and why you should use them and all the attachments in general. Now, I am definitely gonna recommend the VMC attachment because this will lower your recoil a lot because yeah, it shoots slow, but it still has a bit of recoil and it might affect you at long range. Stock because you want to be able to move left and right with this gun effectively because otherwise you're gonna move like a snail and people are gonna be able to drop you pretty quickly, so I definitely recommend this. Right foot barrel to extend your 2-hit kill range. Obviously after a while it'll drop off anyway, but you can use hollow point if you want to get those 2-hit kills at long range. And foregrip again to lower that recoil so you can be more effective at long range. Now, here's why I think you should use VMC. I'm going to do a quick wall test here. This is the base Mauler without any attachments at all. And as you can see, it has a pretty heavy upwards recoil. Like, that's definitely going to affect you at long range. I mean, you can control it a little bit. Like, I'll try to do it here. Just hold down your joystick, but it still has a sort of sidewards kick, so regardless it's definitely gonna affect your ability to use this gun at long range. Okay, so this is the Mauler with the VMC and the foregrip, and with the VMC, if you don't know, you have to be zoomed in for it to lower the recoil, and it's just a lot better with the VMC. As you can see, like, this thing is almost a laser. So like, if you only shoot like 2 bullets at a time, it's basically a laser beam. Like, sometimes it'll kick up like that, but at long range this shouldn't be a problem because if you have hollow point, like, you aim at their chest and it'll kick upwards to their head, you'll be able to get that 2-hit kill at long range. But yeah, the VMC is definitely an attachment that is worth using. But yeah, guys, overall this weapon is that beast at pretty much any range. Like, out of all the 2-hit kill weapons, that being the M1, the DMR, the epic version of the Hailstorm, the epic version of the Volk, this is definitely the fastest and, in my opinion, the best 2-hit kill weapon and one of the best weapons in general. And I definitely recommend that you spend the 4,000 salvage for it because that'll give you a huge advantage in battle. But yeah, guys, that's my review of the Mauler Mammoth. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.